Hi, Dave Wright here with another exciting episode of True Tales from the Golden Burro. First of all, I want to thank the 1,200 plus people who watched our last episode. And really, you guys explain why we're doing another episode about ghosts here in Leadville and the Golden Burro, because obviously you love the story. The other reason that we're doing another episode on ghost tales here at the Golden Burro is so many of you still want to know who that man was in the dark hat and the dark coat that two of our employees spotted. So we decided we'd do a little bit of investigative work and see if we could come up with some information. We figured two things about ghosts. One, time doesn't matter. It seems like ghosts have appeared that were spirits from 100 plus years ago, and some more recently. We also found out that for some reason, some of the ghosts that have been put to rest happily, we never hear from them again. For example, Texas Jack, who's buried up at the Evergreen Cemetery here, had a horrible grave marker, and Buffalo Bill Cody was incensed by that and came up and gave him a proper grave marker, and we've never heard anything since from Texas Jack. May he rest in peace. Another example is Molly May, one of the more prominent madams here in Leadville back in the 1800s. And when she passed away, the city of Leadville gave her a huge, huge funeral, and she was very popular. And of course, she didn't get a fancy grave marker, but she was sent away very happily. And may she rest in peace too. So what are these spirits that keep appearing? And we keep thinking perhaps these are unhappy spirits that have unresolved issues. Leadville, way back when, was a violent city, and a lot of people met their death through violent actions. We decided we'd try and check in to see if anyone back in the day was actually murdered or killed or met their demise in some kind of a restaurant setting that might attribute to some of these spirits coming back in to the Golden Burro. We are one of the more warm and friendly restaurants around, and so we would have a welcoming mat open for some of these spirits. So we did some checking. We came across a case in the early 1900s, and it was a murder case that involved a restaurant located on Harrison Avenue. The question that comes to mind is, could this Mr. Skinner be our mysterious dark spirit that we've seen on at least two occasions? Although we know that some of these deaths occurred well over a century ago, time doesn't seem to mean much to these spirits. As recently as 2011, at the famous Delaware Hotel here in Leadville, Colorado, a lady by the name of Mary Coffey called down to the front desk at the Delaware and told them that she would be checking out of her room at 7 o'clock in the morning. This is a strange occurrence because, number one, there was no one in the room that this party was calling from. And number two, the name of Mary Coffey was the name of a woman who was murdered in the Delaware Hotel over a century ago. And of course, this brings us back to the Golden Burro and the mysterious ghost with the dark hat and dark coat. As you know, the Golden Burro was founded in 1938, but we learned that in the 1940s, specifically 1949, a gentleman committed suicide in the Golden Burro. And could this black-hatted, black-coated spirit that we keep seeing be By the way, we appreciate all your comments. The list of people watching this is growing. Feel free to drop us a note. In the meantime, check in with us a week from now and we'll have another brand new True Tales from the Golden Burro.